First off, I'd like to thank Dr. Follin, Mr. O'Brien, the faculty, staff, administration, ChatGPT, the coaches, brothers, Chef Mike, and of course the class of 2024. Personally, I'd like to thank my sister, my extended family, my friends, and most importantly, I'd like to thank all the parents here in attendance tonight. For most of our adolescent and childhood lives, we take you guys for granted, but it's important to recognize how truly important you are to all of us. Today, I drove myself here like I did every day this year. It's a great freedom and it's a privilege. But last year, and every year before that, my dad drove me to school. Every day he'd drive me, we'd talk. That little thing, that little conversation, that's something I no longer have. And it's necessary to grow up, to move on. But a lot of it is bittersweet. They say that we spend the same amount of time with our parents in the first 18 years of our lives as we do for the rest of our lives. To the class of 2024, don't let that be the case. Take that extra second to call up your parents, to tell your mom you love her, to visit, and to appreciate their sacrifice and their presence. Throughout my time at Catholic Memorial, I've amassed a variety of different nicknames. A lot of them have been centered around my haircut. So I've gotten Ellen DeGeneres, Hillary Clinton, which I didn't totally agree with, and Letty was a very common one. Others focused on my last name. I was called Gonz, Goose, Gonzo. However, today, I stand before you with a new name, Salutatorian, a title that, according to UrbanDictionary.com, has granted me yet another brotherly nickname, First Loser. Now, all jokes aside, the past 4 years of high school have been truly transformative. Our first year was enveloped by masks, the life-saving GetRave.com wellness checklist, Teams calls, online Mr. Good global studies lessons, and an excruciating number of gizmos for biology class. I remember waking up at 8:30 for Zoom calls, putting on my polo, leaving my flannel pants on, walking 5 steps to class, and then after class, walking downstairs to make breakfast for my family after the call was over. So much has changed. At that time, Mateo's hair was shoulder length. Red and silver days defined friend groups, and homerooms were determined at lunch tables through those red and silver days. And at that time, Gerby was even playing soccer as a fall sport. Graduation wasn't even on our minds. Our sophomore year was only half-masked, with open windows and hoodies all winter. Mr. Murphy was teaching math class, Mike fell into math class, Roch broke a table, and Mr. Ray cooked us with his syllabus quiz, a welcome opening score to the grade book. At the time, we all knew a couple seniors that had moved on, but graduation was still so far away. Then junior year came around, masks were gone, and Mario's hair after 2 years had replaced Chach's as the longest in the grade. Class Cup had just begun, and the new schedule was a welcome change, albeit a tad confusing. We baked in the sauna of Mr. Hartman's classroom, had multiple post-football Friday night pizzas at Bertucci's, and the football team won their second straight Super Bowl. In September, we began our senior year. By November, senioritis had kicked in. And by December, the official Baker Street boy was on the hunt. We took a lot of AP notes. Gary DeRouge clutched with a lot of late work. Jordan Guermay and Pat Duffy spawned in from SJP. We had our senior prom, and various choice basketball rivalries began. The speech team, under the hard work of Mr. K, Mr. J, and Brother Cabot, won its 5th straight state title. The basketball, hockey, and football teams, now led by members of this very class, made deep runs. Over the past 4 years, so much has changed and so much has happened. We went from polos and PJs to now caps and gowns. But the COVID era that we all struggled through, it's left only 2 things. First, the bathroom QR codes. Second, memories. At the end of the day, that's all we really have, memories. Today we stand at a finish line we first saw behind a screen over 4 years ago. We recognize and internalize all the great memories that we, as a class, have made together. We were resilient and we were hardworking. We came from different places, or different backgrounds, and after today, we will all go on different paths as college-bound students, military men, and tradesmen. However, we we will always have and cherish the shared experiences and opportunity that Catholic Memorial has provided. In a sense, we will always be connected. This is the last time that we will all be here together. But it's not the last time that you'll remember these people. And it's not the end of the relationships that built the memories that you will cherish. So in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, when we're all bald and gray, send that uncomfortable text. Call that friend. Stay connected. Stay in touch. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Go Knights.